One choice over any other single ketchup. Taste it for yourself.
No contest.
Heinz, America's favorite for thick, rich ketchup.
Wonder Bread, an American tradition, is a proud supplier to the 1984 United States Olympic team. Whole wheat does have more of some nutrients and fiber, but Wonder has just as much calcium, niacin, and iron, helping build young America into a strong America.
Wouldn't be America without Wonder.
Wonder, helping nourish America's winners.
Now look for these free Olympic Games guides in specially marked Wonder loaves.
Kelly Capwell.
5 years ago, something happened that turned my life upside down. Now, after I finally put all the pieces together, why did he have to come back?
Santa Barbara. See it from the beginning, July 30th.
You know, even I'd never take a joke this far. Oh! Oh! Did you see that? My only secret is my depression. I will never let anyone know. Oh no! But tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Oh God, tell me why.
I never won.
If you like. There it is. Roll. What happened? Oh my God, did you see that?
What do you think you're playing, The Sims?
Yes.
Little ditto here. He'll help me out. No! Object you! Is that testicles on the end of his gun? Dead ass dough? Is that an ass dough?
9 if you call now. It's unbelievable. It includes the melter, it includes the candle jars, it includes the wax. All of this for yours in $19.99 right now.
Can you make him twerk? I can try. Let's see, let me step back, make it big, and he's twerking it. Oh, he's twerking it. There you go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, he just said woo. Woo, woo-key. Woo, 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 woo-key. Hey there, big guy. I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. I am highly attracted to you. What? That means I want you to remove some clothing, even if it's just something around your neck. You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. Judd would love to see your disrobe exactly. No!
Oh, I'm fucking surfing here, bro.
Daddy?
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
Come on, fellas. Can we work this out or something? Dude, you're stepping on my hands. The Elder's answer. Ooh. How is everybody? We can talk. We're doing. Whoop. Or you can send me out here. You know what? Fuck y'all. Daddy?
Last night they had a little party with a rock band, and your red eyes show it. Looks like a Visine morning. Stayed up to watch the late, and the much too late show. Looks like a Visine morning. Because Visine with tetrahydrozoline relieves, refreshes, and soothes irritated morning eyes and gets the red out. 429 pages and the butler did it. Looks like a Visine morning. Wake up to Visine. It gets the red out.
This Halloween, give them what they really want. Nut-free salted peanuts. Now only $5.99 a gram. Wake Up Cleaning Spray, now in fun size. This week, just $12.99 a bag. Plus, get Glorbox for just $10.99. Now you're sure to be the favorite house on the block.
Who's Kirby? Behind the flabby facade, a physical powerhouse, a street fighter, a weapons expert. He's whatever the situation demands. In Kirby's Adventure, evil King Dedede's stolen Dreamland's dreams. Now Kirby's fighting to get them back, level by nightmarish level. That's Kirby. He's cute. Till you cross him, then he's one tough cream puff. Kirby's Adventure, new on NES.
Go. Happy Wednesday. What's up? Good to see you, Phantom Togepi and Stella. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. I see Stella has also activated Chance Time. There we go. And I will disappear. Whoop. A little off. There we go. I just see what you were already wearing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been wearing wigs for this for a little bit. But yeah, it's going well. Glad to hear it. You guys ready for some more Ace Attorney? More Dual Destinies. I did make a Photoshop for this because I started posting. I'm trying to like wait until we finish a case and then post it to YouTube is what I'm trying out now. But anyways, I made a new thumbnail and it's kind of silly if you guys check that in the Discord. Yep, but I definitely need a recap. You got it. Coming right up. So yeah, why don't good time to go ahead and get into the recap. So we are playing the Turnabout Academy. It's what is it, the third case now? Are we already on the third case? Let me make sure I'm accurate on all this. Yeah, it's the third case of this game, and how it starts is let's see, are we further back? It's still okay. No, we've gone forward in the timeline since the last one. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings here. But it starts with a visit to an academy. So we're at this school that is designed for future law workers. So there's like a wing that is all like prosecutors. There's a wing that's all attorneys, and then there's a wing that's judges or whatever. So it's kind of funny how like segregated it is. But anyway, so it's like this school that is like a really prestigious school or whatever, and apparently they're having this mock trial today, and after the mock trial, whoever wins gets to have a one-on-one with a professional in their field, whether it's the defense attorney or if it's the prosecution. If it's the prosecution, they were going to end up talking to Gavin, And if it was the defense, it was going to be Phoenix. And that's why we were there, because Phoenix was like the prize in a way. So what ends up going down, though, is during the mock trial, Phoenix and Athena are not allowed to be like in there, so they're actually waiting for someone that Phoenix was supposed to talk to. And while they were waiting, they end up discovering the body of the person they were waiting for, because they were actually murdered. So they call the police and everything, and Phoenix immediately starts like checking the crime scene out, because it's, you know, the dark age of the law, and he doesn't want the crime scene to get messed with. Since he's the first one there, he's gonna take a look. So we end up like taking note of the crime scene, and then Apollo comes in and joins us, and starts to like bring us up to date, because he was actually there during the mock trial. He got to sit in for it. And when we show him the crime scene and kind of tell him what's going on, he's like floored, because everything that we describe is like literally what the crime was in the mock trial. So that's really strange and puts a lot of suspicion on a particular person. So how that works is the mock trial was written by a student. So they had a bunch of, I think which the judges or something, like wrote a bunch of mock trials, and then they selected one of them to actually do as the mock trial. And the person who was chosen, her name is Juniper Woods. Juniper Woods is a friend of Athena's, like a childhood friend. So she's immediately, you know, like really close to her. So because Juniper's crime is so identical to the crime that actually happens, like down to like the murder weapon and stuff, and where the body was and stuff, the conditions of the body, suspicion's automatically placed on her. So because Athena is such like a close friend with Juniper, we end up, you know, saying that we are going to defend her in court and take the case. Let me see. So some other people who are at play here that we've met are two of Juniper's friends. So there was like a bit of a love triangle going on kind of thing, where Juniper had these two boys who were also a part of the mock trial. They were the prosecutor and the defense, that both like apparently really admire her. And there's some sort of like understanding, unspoken understanding or something, that whoever won was going to confess their love to her. And to Juniper, and Juniper, I think, just wanted them all to stay friends, so she was in that weird position. So that's going on. Those guys are here and at play. And one other thing we know about them too is the first thing that we saw as the audience was actually all three of them were standing over the body of the victim, and they weren't in the place the body was found. So they seem to be involved, or at least they know a lot more than they're letting on. And they seem to have like expressed this to us in a way that they have like something that keeps their friendship together, and it's very strong, and they can't tell people what it is, but it is something that will keep their friendship together. And I think it's because they all know what actually happened. So that's interesting. So there's a kind of a lot of suspicion on all three of them from the viewer's standpoint, I feel. Oh, you know what? I just realized that the Domm Ross wig timer didn't go off. That's all right. I'll just wear it for a while. Let's see. What else was a big deal? We also met the, I think he was like the principal or like the dean of the school or whatever. And he looks like a statue, and he has this thing about him where he says the ends justify the means quite a bit. He seems to be sort of like a fan of the dark age of the law in a way, like kind of like a can't beat him, join him kind of guy. So I'm a little suspicious of him, but we'll see. Who else we got? Anybody else I need to cover? Oh, the person who's going to be in the trial today that we're going to be, one of the people we're going to be cross-examining, is this girl. What was her name? Marilyn, or I can't remember, but either way, she's in a box, or she was, and she's like this gossip girl. And so she's been writing these gossip columns in the school newspaper about Juniper and her friends, and that's how we knew about the love triangle, because that's what she's been writing about. So, you know, some of that might be embellished and stuff. I think that was sort of brought up by Athena, that this might not all be exactly as reality or whatever. But there's a lot pointing to that possibly being true. I think
pretty much sums it up. I'm not really sure why she's the one, to be honest, that they're gonna bring, but I guess the prosecution will have to cover that. But yeah, she did say that she was gonna be in court today. Yeah, I don't think we really have any strong indication of who we can end up like saying was a possible culprit here. So I think this trial is going to be a lot of discovery today. So I think that about sums it up. Yeah. So the person who died, a little bit more background on her. Let's look at the court record, shall we? I don't even have the autopsy report. Okay, so she was found. Okay, so first of all, who she is? I guess I probably have her profile. Let's do that. Her name is Constance Court, and she was like the judge professor there. The professor who invited Mr. Wright here. She was a judge course teacher until she became the victim of this case. So that's who's dead. And she was like a beloved teacher of Gavin's and I think Phoenix knew her maybe personally. I don't know. She's apparently like a very beloved teacher of a lot of people. So it's you know, it's a tragedy that she's dead. She was found with an arrow in her side, which was that piece of evidence we have back here. But the arrow seems to have been placed there after the fact. Maybe to make it look like someone shot her while she was in the area she was in, because she was out in like the arena area. And there was like a shot, there could be a shot from the window of the archery room. So apparently, theoretically, it could have happened. But the going theory is that it was placed inside this victim's side. Let's see the blood. What else we got? Here's the story that the snake girl wrote. Miriam Scuttlebutt, that was her name. Yeah, I had the M. I should just remember Scuttlebutt. That's the best part. I also missed what you said. There's also a wing that lets you get a free pass to commit perjury. Yeah, yeah, they have to have that because they do it so often. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's the Themis Herald that Miriam wrote. We got stage costume, which was what... Oh yeah, okay, here's the detail I forgot about. There was supposed to be a thing after the mock trial where the Gaviners were gonna play, and Juniper was gonna wear this outfit and sing with them, which I thought was funny because it reminds me a lot of La Murore's outfit, and she sang with the Gaviners, so I just thought that was interesting. I'm not sure if that's a connection or not. I just think it's interesting. It's even got the brooch or whatever. Oh, there we go. Wait time over. Let me know at least in my text-to-speech. There we go. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what this is about. This is, let's see if it says anything. Stage costume notes. Paint inside of costume with fluorescent paint. Leave time to dry. Draw constellations on outside and make small holes according to this pattern. In the dark, the paint will shine through the holes, bringing the constellations to life. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna matter later, but obviously it will if it's in the court record, right? Themis Herald Extra. No, this is just like about how the trial went and how it was like it didn't get to reach its conclusion because the body was found and that interrupted the trial. Mock trial script. Yeah, here's the script. We definitely should go over this because like I think one of the last things we did was we had like a little mock trial ourselves where Athena got to be the judge and Apollo was the defense and Gavin was the prosecution, and we basically went over the case, how the script would have gone. Because I mean the real case seems to be so close to it, so it seems like it's a good thing to know, right? All right, so a body with a protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murder weapon was an awl. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room where traces of blood were found on the floor. How the body was moved. The body was dropped from the third floor art room to the maintenance area below. A mat was laid out to cushion the fall. A ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body to the stage. Why the body was moved. The archery club's room was a good view of the quad. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim with an arrow. It's like funny to say like Juniper wrote this too, because she like one of her friends is an archery club member, so it's like she's definitely trying to implement, or implicate him, right? I believe Athena was the witness slash defendant. Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't Apollo versus Gavin? You might check that. I'm pretty sure Athena was the judge, but I could be wrong. I know that we're playing as Athena, but I swore it was Apollo versus Gavin. All right, things to prepare. The all Bible School Festival funds, gift from hardware store. Arrow, if I borrow one from Archery Club, it could give away part of the script's plot. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Huh, we haven't encountered that part yet. This is gonna look like Edgeworth. And then there's always our attorney's badge. Don't forget about that. All right, but I think that pretty much covers it. Shall we get some faces? Here's the, oh, that's his name. Aristotle Means, yeah, because he's all about how the ends justify the means. Constance Court, Samuel Blackwell, we know him. This is one of the boys that's her Juniper's friend. So here's Juniper Woods. And then here's one of the boys, I believe he was the prosecutor. Seen in the lawyer course who served as the defense in the, oh, he was the defense. The other guy's the prosecutor then. In the mock trial, he seems to be kind of a jerk. Yeah, he is kind of a jerk. Hugh O'Connor. And so he was the prosecutor. Robin Newman. Senior in the prosecutor course who served as the prosecution in the mock trial. He tends to shout at people. And there we go. There's all the faces. Now we know everything and we're ready to move forward. So let's do it. October 25th, 9:47 a.m. Domm needs to pause the music. And here we go. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
My butterflies have butterflies in their stomach.
So what's it like to have your very own case for the first time?
My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year.
If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high. Relax, everyone's nervous their first time. So my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal. And willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction.
There's that the ends justifies the means concept again.
Now that it's come to this, we have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The ends justifies the means.
I wish he'd stop saying that. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way.
But, Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what it is that you treasure beyond all else?
That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Oh, what happened then? Hey, there you go. They do not. See? Dolus knows. I don't know why he came up in a black box, but he knows what's up, dude. That's weird.
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I?
And welcome in, Pon Pon. Good to see you. My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose we will have to learn of your own inefficiency the hard way. Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that? Oh, dear, please forgive me. It's just, I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can.
I do too, but...
Now, if you would excuse me.
Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before.
Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling.
I'll be fine. I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
The trial is about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom if you please. Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me.
That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free.
We got this. His smile is creepy. Oh yeah, means? Yeah, his smile is creepy. Yeah, I know it. It's like they just like took the polygons and just stretched them like way beyond where they're supposed to be. My apology, you're right. She was the judge. I just got confused and I was recalling her claiming she was innocent and acting like the defense. Right, yeah. See, I was remembering how I said, oh, we've been here before because it's Apollo versus Gavin. So, yeah. Day 1. Court is now in session. All rise.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Athena Sykes' defense team leader is ready, Your Honor.
That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine.
Your baldness. I know. Should I go ahead and play this? I'm starting with it. The judge is even up there and everything. My eyes! As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate any further. Now, summon the witness. Oh. Black Will is back. Yeah, they keep letting him out of that damn prison. Is there something the matter? Please do share your boldness. Well, whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call in our first witness.
And now we don't even get an opening statement?
Yeah, how stressful would that be? You're like worried because you're new at this. You're also worried because it's your friend that you're defending. And now we got Blackwell just like changing the whole script. That would be very frustrating.
Detective Fulbright, he and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team.
No, right. The case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain.
What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync.
Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking.
All right, Detective Fulbright. Would you please explain the case to the court? Professor Court's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it.
All added to the court record. The weapon used to murder Constance Court, her blood was found on it along with Junie's fingerprints. Court's autopsy report added to the court record. What the hell? Why do you have to do it like that, dude? Estimated time of death between 6 and 8 p.m. Cause of death, blood loss from a deep stab wound in the victim's side.
Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too? Blackwell has trained him well.
Maybe Blackwell should train him not to mess up people's hair while he's at it.
Moving right along.
Fulbright plus Blackwell equal Black Bright? Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about how it's bright and black. So they are kind of like opposites in that way too, right? Huh. Interesting. And that adds a little bit to Fulbright for me. Because I guess they are now, in the way they're like framing it right now, they do feel more like they're an in-sync combo than Gumshoe ever did. You know, he's still a little dopey, I guess, and helps us out because we can trick him into doing it, but Gumshoe helped us out because he just liked us. You know, Fulbright does seem to be more like on their side, it feels like. So it's kind of cool in a way, now that I think about it like that. Nice one.
The body was discovered on an outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room. That so, then the body had been moved from the art room to the stage. Precisely. And there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!" What's this? You have such a recording. Must be from that tape recorder Miriam mentioned.
But why is this the first we've heard of a death threat at the mention of murder?
Shh! Silence, please! I would like to play the tape for you now.
You're a goner!
It is quite hard to hear.
But the voice does sound female.
Tape recorder added to the court record. Used by Miriam to secretly record the conversation in the art room. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a goner."
No, you're a goner. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible. Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant. Not so fast. After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved? Oh, I know. It could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around. Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial, when all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body.
So the prosecution heard about Hugh seeing the body.
Wait one moment. If all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body. Have no fear, for there is always an exception. An exception. The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial. What? Then that would mean... what would that mean? Those 3 students were the only ones who could have moved the body. In justice we trust.
I don't like where this is headed, Athena.
Me neither.
And by those 3, I mean Hugh O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods.
I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say.
In justice we trust. I take it everyone understands now. The voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And out of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just one is a girl. That leaves the defendant, Juniper Woods, as the only possibility.
No!
Impressive. He has you on the ropes even before any cross-examinations.
You could at least pretend to be upset for me.
This splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month. Dude, totally the opposite of Edgeworth and Gumshoe.
I don't do this for the money. It's all about justice. In justice we trust.
Not only a half-wit, but a perennial stick in the mud you are.
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright.
Yeah, it's just justice with that guy. Get in jail, so you just raise people's salaries. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. What the fuck?
Now, bailiff, please bring your next witness to the stand.
Yep, she's still in the box. I was wondering, is she gonna step out of it, or is she gonna be like looking through it still?
Snake, we need you. So, our first witness is a cardboard box.
Cock! I don't know what kind of noise that was.
Stealth mode deactivated.
Oh my, the box has hands!
Smile, Your Honor.
What the dickens? I've just had my picture taken.
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. Juniper's been a bad girl, and I'll tell you all about her crime.
Might I ask whether you could come out of that box?
How'll I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter.
Is the cameras allowed in the courtroom? Yeah, not usually. That's why they do those drawings, isn't it?
But testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular. A former ninja I met in the clink said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them. Oh my, I had never thought of it that way. Very well, if you would spare a life, I'll make a special exception this time.
A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto! How can the judge believe this load of crock?
I said lard at first. I was like, wait, no.
Now, your testimony, please. Oh, but take care not to reveal your face. I don't want to see it. You're probably ugly. I just want to imagine that you're pretty in there.
The similarity of the case in the script.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Court and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script.
So you basically don't have very much.
The murder is just like her script. Could such a thing be true?
Compare her script with a murder case and crime scene photos, then you'll see.
Fragile, careful about their feelings. Yeah, I love how it's like a heart, and this is fragile, like her heart is fragile. I thought that was good.
This is so simple. Even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. That means you, Baldy. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script. Ergo, the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with an envelope on which "use" was written, were found. What was in the envelope? First I'm hearing of all this stuff. Come on! Don't we have Discovery? This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script. An argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing.
Gulp. That makes perfect sense. What now?
Prosecutor Blackwell has all the ducks lined up in a row. He's really on roll now.
He's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you. How dare she? My script had it all. A bum ram of phony evidence.
A bum rap and phony. Okay. For some reason I was thinking like rap, but I think she means rap as in like an alibi, right, or something.
A bum rap and phony evidence, grudges and betrayals.
I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
See, it sounds like she had motive.
No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I think. Time to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this.
Cross-examination. The similarity of the case in the script. Don't unbox her. Gotta leave her in there. Don't show her face. I don't want to see it.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it.
There must be places where the script and the case diverge. Cack, don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles. I'm not worried. My skin is as fair as silk.
Objection!
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
What did you just say?
Blackwell really turned that one around on you.
Tisk, whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Whoa, easy there, Athena. Now you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. And in the actual case, there were signs indicating the victim's wrists had been bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crimes without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn. Try again, why don't you, Pawn of Woods? Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Court and Juniper knew of the script's content.
Hold it.
Nailed it. Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand. I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times. Shame on you, Miriam. But that crafty she-devil Juniper has eyes in the back of her head. What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed? Interesting point. Still. Miss Scuttlebutt, won't you get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics? Why, I plead entrapment. How is you blurting out your own crime entrapment? Cack. But you haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script. But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Hold it. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Brown Betty. Oh, come on. Confetti. Hold it. Okay, let me try turning it off back on again. Hold it. Hold it. There we go, got it. His head has some oomph.
How do you know that Professor Court wasn't going to use her script?
There is the art room where the heinous crime took place.
Or there in the arm. Not there is.
An envelope marked Use in Miriam's Scuttlebutt script were found. Evidently, the script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there.
It's only natural that my script will be accepted and hers rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence. It was a cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of the law. I can't help but feel Professor Court went out of her way not to use it. But Juniper, she used some devious, underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's why her script, and not my masterpiece, was used in the mock trial. How's that for an explanation? Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive and the murder is just like her script.
Hold it! Hold it! Oh, come on. Hold it! Hold it. Hold it. Hold it! Papa. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it. There we go, got it. Yeah, that's Papa. I don't know if you've not been to Papa streams yet. Oh, yeah, he probably streams at like the worst time for you. Yeah, but yeah, that's Papa Wolf.
Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script.
Objection! Weary is the trial which pits Hawk against Canary.
Objection!
What did you just say?
If he's so weary, he should try humphing less. I bet that saves some energy.
This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary.
Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you. I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully. Sykes, Dono. Hugh O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents?
Ah, that's right.
Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child.
Elementary school? Reporter's testimony throws attorney Athena Sykes for a loop. The perfect caption.
How marvelous. A photo in the newspaper is just the thing to boost your brand.
In a school paper? Seriously?
Yeah, I want to watch Papa. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, definitely check him out. There are some times when he does his special streams in the middle of the day, so that would probably be a good time for you.
I believe you've pressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes. Now do you see how clear-cut my case is? Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it deep so you may never forget.
No. No! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I gonna do?
Athena, you should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now.
Huh?
Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
Ah, I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that is beyond the shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Is that correct? No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Objection!
Cack. What'd I say? What'd I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known only to her. That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational.
Foolhardy, hell yeah.
Who says that?
But what do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes, please tell the court what you mean by foolhardy. I've never heard this term. I mean, irrational.
It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose, because it would
make her the culprit. That's what it would be. But because I'm a coward, we're gonna save it. We just haven't saved in a while, you know. Save early, save often. Make her the culprit.
The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and of itself is irrational. Cack. What's wrong with them being the same?
Yes, Miss Sykes. Care to explain what you mean?
Okay, let's say, for argument's sake, that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy. She was admitting that she was, That's right. If she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client.
Exactly, which makes Miss Scuttlebutt in a bad position, huh? Oh, whoa.
The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Cack, cack, cack. Don't let it go to your head just yet.
Objection!
Almost unboxed. Yeah, that was close.
Oh, just keep that face covered. I just need the mystery. It would seem Justice Dono's comrade in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until until you master its use.
Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already.
There's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak.
Reason? What reason?
Must I spell out everything? You are what people today call high maintenance. The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, Nereid's soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case in the script.
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection! Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself.
What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too?
Precisely. And with the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been canceled.
Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope. I keep it secret. I kept it a secret for my big scoop.
That's pretty fucked up, dude. That's pretty fucked up. Failure to report a crime is pretty bad, dude. This is a court. Speak clearly.
You can't do that.
I made her pay a long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top?
That's a little weird, dude.
Cack, cack. Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... Ah!
Jeez, I wonder what the Twisted Samurai did to her.
Block off all the holes in her box.
Jeez.
And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight?
It sounds more nauseating than scary. Plugging all her holes, dude. Phrasing. Oh, I Scuttlebutt is horrible. Let's have a trial about that. Yeah.
Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony.
Yeah, can we hear about her seeing the body?
Sure, Mr. Samurai. I'm ready to finish off that she-devil.
She got like little band-aids all over her body too. What's that about? What Scuttlebutt saw.
I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" And suddenly, she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Oh.
Why did you withhold such a key testimony? Cack? What's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination.
I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is... No, wait. I bet he's already thought of that.
The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body. Cack! The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help!
Now. No need to ruffle your own feathers, so. When you speak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out? That's so scary, dude. Nope, we haven't done Widget in a while.
No thanks.
You have an exceedingly sexy upper lip, sir. Thank you. I want you to do a little zoomy if you want to see some more, huh? How you doing, Buna? Good to see you, bud. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, look at that upper lip, huh? Should I play some sounds for you? Oh, that upper lip. It's all over the screen now. Ba-boom. Oh, we're done. Stop. Cut it. Whoa, there we go. All right. Good to see you, Buna. You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi.
Oh, yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death. I was at undercover reporter class. It's right in my home. It's right near my home.
Undercover reporter class?
The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer. The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. I tried to warn you.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He's like, you probably already thought of that. Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Why can't he say you reap what you sow?
Very well. The cross-examination is over. I suppose the witness may go home. Hey, this guy's in line for Calvin Klein gig. Ooh la la. Why, thank you. Sometimes you look uncomfortable being swirled. You make funny faces. Sometimes if I'm looking over this way and I'm making funny faces, I'm doing it on purpose because I'm watching the swirl. Otherwise, I think it's just a product of the swirl. It just looks like I'm making funny faces because I'm just talking, you know? Perhaps some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events. Go sleep in your home. Your little box is your home, right? I assume that's where you live.
Don't worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalist either. My third eye's always seeing a scoop.
Or my third eye's always eyeing a scoop. What? She's always eyeing a scoop?
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Hold it! Oh. Cords of steel, baby. Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt.
Apollo?
There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
Well, that is... No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop?
Cack.
Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body?
Cack. It's not like I actually saw it, but...
What the devil? Hell yeah, Apollo got it. He was feeling it in his wristband. I'll be here for the duration, brother. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that, dude. Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice Dono, you tear bare steel at me again.
Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye.
See, but there's a couple of inconsistencies here because it doesn't have the constellations on it. And you don't actually know that that's Juniper either, right? Because it's just a person in a cloak at this point, right? I like the music she's got.
A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods.
Clearly showing Juniper Woods? I don't know if that's that clear.
Cack!
Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise! Gag! What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoop secret until the right moment.
She's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that.
Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn.
He keeps using clearly. I don't think it knows what it means. Yeah, it's like, not so clear, is it? Yes, clearly. Those 5 pixels on her cheek clearly show it's her, right? Yeah, exactly. Clearly. Athena?
About this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject?
Ah, so then...
Right. Who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place?
Objection!
A completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is... there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this. The route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what? Carton Cretan? Wait. Dynamite Carton Cretan? Oh, okay, yeah, that's what he's calling her. Okay, let me read that again. The accused ascended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what, Carton Cretan?
Then I tripped and fell. Caught my knee on my own box.
What? How did she do that? Was she like crouched in there? She's like going like snake, it's like a solid snake, like all crouched or whatever. Oh, that would be so funny.
She stayed under her box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult.
Recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial. But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. It seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least.
Phew. Guess I pulled that off somehow. Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box.
It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many. Cack.
Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. And I shall put it to the torch.
Cack. Cack. Please, anything but that.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. All right, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness. It was a good one, Judge. I like it. She's in love with that box. Yeah, it's crazy. She's had it since she was but a little girl. She grew up in that box.
I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall.
Hold it! Hold it!
You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that? Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper club only has one member, me. The club's history once I'm gone. So, the Themis Herald's brand recognition is a matter of life and death.
Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound.
Extra, extra! Students seeking the thrills and chills of expose journalism report to the clubroom. This has been a paid advertisement. Anyway, where was I? Never took Miriam for such a go-getter. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?"
Hold it! You asked her what? Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Brown Betty! Damn, Brown Betty's it's not working. Confetti! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Ah, man, that was a bad one. Tonight it's not getting as well tonight.
Why would she change into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin.
Sure she didn't sneak into that desk room for any other reason? Maybe?
How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalistic pro that I am. But this only shows the back of whoever this was fleeing. You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me? I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. At any rate, as this photo shows, Juniper was in her stage costume.
I feel like that's the thing I gotta contradict with the photo of the stage costume.
When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her.
Hold it! Yeah, first try! Hell yeah! Boom, boom, boom.
I say boom, 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 and everybody say way-ho.
Well, he was also ready with the camera in the dressing room. Yeah, she's always ready with that camera. Oh, hell yeah. She was trying to get some pics. Not cool, Miriam. All right, let's see here.
That doesn't mean you had to chase her. Call it journalistic instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. But you never did catch up to her, did you? A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles. That reminds me, didn't you fall during the chase when you tripped on your box? A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story.
Okay.
There sure are a lot of holes in your story, or is that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? Cack, cack, cack. A true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries. I followed her all the way up to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it.
Hold it!
What would our client have to gain from leading you there?
The accused had employed her self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had to stop the mock trial before the script's details became public. And that accounts for her desperate attempt to lead the carton cretin here to the body.
But, as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
Objection! The issue here is not whether it was, in fact, halted. The fact remains that the accused was trying to lead the witness to the body. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial? Not clear intent, no.
I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Hold it! Damn it, I thought that was a good one. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Should I do a point with it? Hold it! There we go. Got it before I even finished the word.
You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing her costume? Isn't that a bit simplistic? It's only as simple and clear-cut as a good piece of journalism should be. Sure, it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear-cut. That's why I chased her. She keeps saying that it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body.
Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account.
So even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony.
Well, whoever it was that was fleeing, Miriam never did see their face. So I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with. Okay, I think I know what we're getting at here. Let me just see real quick. This is the big hold it moment for Domm. Yeah.
Hold it!
Alright, let's see. We're gonna present stage costume. See if that's it. Objection!
Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client was the figure in this photo. Is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut. No, that's where you're completely mistaken. What? This is a design drawing for our client's stage costume.
Oh my, what a wonderful creation. The constellations are extraordinary.
I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star in the costume in this photo.
Oh, then that means, what exactly?
Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene, which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out.
But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that?
Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out. Cack. Wait, you're not suggesting... That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costume designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Cack.
Don't show your face. I don't want to see it.
Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? Failure as a reporter? Cack.
No! Ah! She had like the paper clip things or whatever for her hair. That's fun.
My hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to see the woman beneath the box.
Damn it, now the mystery's gone.
Cack. You didn't see nothing.
Objection!
Now, I would have you stop right there, Sykes-Dono. For it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus.
What do you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods.
Yes?
What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint?
He's gonna say you just couldn't see it because it wasn't glowing, right? Ignore the lady that came out of the box. Yeah, it's just a box.
My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities?
Not fluoride, fluorescent, as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes, yes. So you applied that to the inside of the costume, and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then...
This is a photograph of the inside-out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there is a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body. Well, why, yes, I believe it would. Indeed, ergo the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin, inside out. Why is that big of a deal, though? That doesn't mean that it had to be her that put it on. Because what we're saying is that anyone who would have put it on inside out, right? So that's not really all that bad, right? We're still all right. Oh, I should have read that. A photo of the stage costume taken in the dark. A coat of fluorescent paint made it glow.
Figures he would have a photo. Did we just fall into his trap?
Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it all planned out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look.
Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
Check out the chest area. Kind of looks like a handprint to me. This?
Hey, you're right. But Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint is still wet.
Objection.
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters made mistakes, why not a rank amateur such as the accused?
So basically you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up.
Wouldn't they have to have evidence that she has it? Because we're trying to prove a negative. They should be the one proving that she had the stuff on her hands, right? They always do that in this game. I have the burden of proof all the time, even though they're the ones that is asserting something here. Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far.
Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though.
What? You mean you've just been bluffing?
What do you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence. Pronto.
A showdown, is it? I gladly accept. As usual, video games make it unfair, right? I mean, I get it that, because you're right, it's a video game, and that's the best point to make here if we're actually being, like, you know, real about it. Is that, of course, I have to do it because I'm the player. But it's just, like, funny if you think about it, like a real situation, how, like, silly so much of this is.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume. And that paint should glow in dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence.
This piece of evidence shows who touched the costume.
Okay, interesting. We have a piece of evidence, huh? Got the report yesterday. Important. Trial file confirmation. Yeah, nothing there. Shows who touched the costume. piece of evidence shows who touched the costume. I don't have anything that is jumping out at me here. Let me think here real hard. Glowing costume, a photo of the stage costume taken in the dark, a coat of fluorescent paint made it glow. It has the fucking grip marks on it. That's, I can't like examine it. Arrow. Miss Herald's paper with a malicious scoop on the alleged love triangle. Costume Junie was supposed to wear. Let's look at this a little more. So press the paint, leave time to dry, draw constellations on outside and make small holes according to this pattern. In the dark, paint will shine through the holes, bringing the constellations to life. Yeah, that doesn't tell me who wore it, right? Is there anything in the script here? Themes Herald Extra. Blood loss 227. The side of the body marks indicate wrist may have been bound. No visible damage, but stab was very rough. Is it like a profile? No, it's definitely just evidence because it took me to evidence. There's no profiles. Shit, dude, I don't know. I might just have to look up a clue because, dude, I am drawing a blank here how any of this could do that. This piece of evidence shows who touched the costume. That's gonna be one of those things where when I look up the fucking hint, it's gonna be like, oh, of course, I should have known, isn't it? It is that so many times. Okay, well, hold on, I don't think I would have spotted this. Oh my gosh, I didn't see it until now, okay. I did not notice that in the background. His hands are glowing. Damn. Okay, I see it now. That's funny. Yeah, no, it's obvious. Yeah, look at that. That's funny. Because I was thinking it was one of the boys, but I'm like, what piece of evidence shows that? I even looked at this, but I was looking at this image, and I think I even had my mouse over it. Like that the first time. And I was like, oh yeah, there's Juniper. I was like, no, it's right there. That's funny. Yeah, that's a subtle one, dude. That's a subtle one. Gotta pay close attention to that little details there. Okay, presenting that then. A school newspaper. Interesting.
Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods.
He's charging up an all-out attack. Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's the spirit energy gathering on his palms.
Observe Mr. Newman's hand in the photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench.
You know, now thinking about it, I think I commented on that last week when we first looked at this. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that all of a sudden seems familiar to me, but maybe this is my brain playing tricks.
As you can see, it's glowing, just like Miss Wood's fluorescent paint.
It is glowing, quite brightly, I might add. That's some good paint, dude.
But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hand for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't. Not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on.
Oh. I mean, that means... what again?
It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client Juniper Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman.
What? This changes everything.
To think you were actually able to prove that. I need to clip it together. Yeah, those would be good clips to put side by side, yeah.
Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom.
So then, does that mean that Robin is our man? Oh, look how sinister he looks there. He's like, I killed you.
Well, that's certainly how it looks.
Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He's gonna shout the whole time. Damn, I hate this kid's voice. He's the whiny one. He's almost like... He's like worse than... I mean, I do this to myself. I'm the one that chooses the voice. But he's almost like my Larry voice, but if I had to, like, just tense up more. Larry's so whiny. I'll try my best.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
I'm Robin Newman!
I want to become a great artist. I practice day and night. Yeah! No! That's not it. Heart's gotta be sincere, man! So, for occupation, should we just put down budding artist?
No! The Themis Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor Course! This brace is proof of my masculinity! I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years!
I assume you will be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today.
Aw, man!
Just take off the fucking brace, dude. And just chill, man. He's gonna be able to jump 50 feet.
It seems the witness has finally settled down.
I guess nothing faces the judge after all these years.
You may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Specifically, the court wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand.
Look at the stance, dude. He's just like constantly taking a shit, dude. And he's constipated. Why I touched the costume.
I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall on me! I got that paint on me when I caught it, but I never put it on. That's just stupid!
Oh.
Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but... No!
Not again. What's his problem? I sense it at the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart.
So you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you. Beady-bop-a-boop.
We're using the mood matrix again, guys. I went to see Juniper in her waiting room.
Where's Junie? But she wasn't there. Oh, surprise.
When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa, happiness and surprise. The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall over. So much surprise. I got that paint on me when I caught it. Mild surprise. Another person sneaking in Junie's dressing room. Yeah, poor girl, dude. Everybody is just up her ass, dude. She's got these two dudes that want her really bad, apparently. And then she's got this other bitch that's fucking writing stories about her and shit. Like, poor girl, dude. And then, like, the first case, apparently we know she gets accused of fucking setting a bomb off. And there's Papa Snake! Get back here. I never put it on. That is just stupid. Oh, he's pretty mad about that. Under Ponpon's message. Pretty upset.
He had to catch the mannequin as it suddenly started to fall over?
Even I can guess this one. The most natural response would to have be even I can guess this one. The most natural response would have to be surprise. That was like a sentence that I could not like think of in advance what he was saying. Juniper's having a rough go. Yeah, she doesn't deserve all this, man. That's why we really need to make sure that we defend her here.
Apollo's right. So maybe I should try focusing on some other emotion.
Okay, so surprise, we're just ignoring that. He was happy when he saw it. He's very surprised. And he's mad because, I mean, he's mad because he's saying it's stupid, but is that the weird thing here? I'm gonna try it. We're gonna save. A little scummy gummy save here. And we're gonna pinpoint anger. Got it! Maybe? Maybe we got it?
Mr. Newman, this emotion is inconsistent with your testimony.
What are you talking about? It's not true! My only emotion is testosterone-fueled stubbornness!
Yikes! I wouldn't really call that an emotion. I wonder where I went wrong. Well, better try that again.
Bring it on! 1,000,000 times or 1,000,000,000! I don't care!
Okay, that was definitely wrong. It makes sense because he's saying the stupid thing. So it must be the happiness, but he is saying that he thought it was cool, right? He said like, whoa. So, I don't know. That's the only other one that's not surprised, so it's gotta be that one.
I was like, whoa.
Unispa, I didn't catch what you said. I'm not sure what you're referencing. Maybe she can file some grievances afterwards, right? Yeah, she probably should.
Got it! When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman?
Wait, what? Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that? I'm manly. That ain't me. I'm not like that, dude.
I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you?
I don't like wearing ladies' clothes when no one's around. Shut up.
Hey, nothing wrong with it, okay? We're not judging here. We're just trying to figure out what happened.
Like I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude. I'm into braces, not dresses.
You don't think Robin likes girls' clothes, do you?
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious?
He's like overcompensating hardcore. That's his whole character. He wants to wear a dress. Maybe, dude, apparently. The thing is, it's like, this doesn't look like a dress to me. It looks more like a cloak, you know? I don't think it's that, like, feminine or whatever. I mean, it's all good, even if it is. All right, bro? Newman, it's cool. You're enjoying this a little too much, Athena.
No way, man! The mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck on my hands to stop it. End of story.
That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update.
He put his hands up, and then it was actually someone coming at him, and he squished her boobies in his hands. And that's what got him excited. That's what actually happened.
Love me, Dad! I'm wearing braces, Dad! Just like you said to do.
People wear what they want. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, Newman. You ain't gotta feel like that, dude. No one's judging you. We just want to get to the truth. Besides, who could overlook the mystique of it? Yeah, absolutely. It seems like, and it glows too. That's pretty sick. His first reaction is to put a hand against breast, yeah, like right there, right in the breast zone. I'm thinking that could be why, you know, it could be. He is so manly, after all.
Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove this statement contradicts what really happened?
A statement that could contradict. It's the thumbs are backwards from the picture, right? That's the first thing I'm thinking. Because you see how the thumbs are going outwards? It's like someone who's putting it on like this, right? But if you look at him right here, he's like that. So that would have been, you know, both going in rather than coming out, right? I'm thinking that's what it is. I'll save though first. Save. Whoa, music gets a little weird, and then we're good. Back. Take that! Damn it. Take that! Take that! Take that! Got it.
You said the mannequin came falling towards you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Why in the world would I leave such weird handprints? You know why. You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. Whoa! Why didn't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like frilly clothes, don't you? Fine! I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man!
Noise level gone down a little bit. We've gotten, he's taken 1 foot out.
Yes, new information to plug in. Time for another update.
I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. The even though I'm a guy part is a little weird. Even though I'm a guy. So wait, what? What's the next part? Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I'd imagined. Okay, this is way different than it was before. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited. Oh man, this kid's funny. Oh, I don't mean to laugh at insecurity, but you know, he's a fake person, right? It's okay. It's funny, it's silly. It's true, I did put on girly clothes. The sadness, this makes me sad, dude. Just fucking own it, man. All right, let's see. But it was strictly for an artistic purpose. An artistic purpose. So there was a reason why he put it on. That wasn't just because he likes to put on girly clothes. So it's definitely like the sad part we gotta investigate here. Yeah, girly clothes, isn't it so funny? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try on this one, the sad statement. Let's go ahead and update our save since we made some progress. It was stronger here, right? About the same. Either way, we'll pinpoint sadness.
Why are you so sad, Newman?
We're here to make you feel better, bud.
There, another emotion that doesn't fit.
So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man.
Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on. But you also felt sad.
Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal.
Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you?
Oh no!
You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad.
Feels like the words like Way to console a person with depression. Tell me why you're sad. I don't know. Tell me why you're sad, damn it. You're hiding it. Quit being depressed and tell me why you're sad. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. The reason I felt sad is no matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper. Is that really? So he really does like wearing girly clothes. Okay. So what was the artistic purpose part for? He said because he can't wear dresses in public without being shamed about it. Aw, poor guy. But we won't shame him. He can wear them right here if he wants. Nobody in this court's gonna say anything. Well, no offense, but for one thing, he's a guy. And a real hothead at that. No, that's not it! I totally own those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But there's something that keeps getting in my way. So these huge muscles.
Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control. Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Ninetales Veil incident. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right? Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statement and the images we see. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be?
I mean, maybe the braces, I guess? I'm not sure. Fine, I'll testify, man! Oh, he's leveled down a little bit more. We're 85, you know? Slowly but surely. Uh-oh. He's so angry, it's off the charts, bro. Oh my god. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. He's so angry, man. He just needs to consult an anime cosplayer. Yeah, dude. They'll help him. You know, they have tricks and stuff to hide what you're worried about, bud. And you'll get it, it's all good. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy. Those statements are so funny to me. It's true, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. Is that doesn't seem like a scarf to me. They do that a lot in this series, though. I admit it, I wore girly clothes. So mad about it. Info update. Oh yeah, the hood on now. I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl. Okay, he's just mad the whole time though. It's like, yeah, I'm so fucking pissed, but I'm fucking sexy at the same time. Oh god damn it. He's actually trans. He's not comfortable with the masculinity, and when he wears girly clothes, it's a strong feeling. It's hard to explain. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's all up for your own interpretation, right? So we're looking for the source of this anger? Right. The conflict of his testimony will most likely arise from his emotional repression. Let's compare the images to his testimony. We might find the problem that way. Okay, I snuck in and knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. I saw it for the scarf. It's funny that he puts on one like over thing and then it makes him feel like he's totally dressed up like a girl. I feel like that's, I don't know. Maybe it is. I mean, who am I to speak for anybody? Somehow he's contradicting something. There's supposed to be something in the evidence that... Wait, let me see what they said again. So looking for the source of this anger. Right, the conflict of the testimony will most likely arise from the emotional repression. Let's compare the images to his testimony. Okay, so it's the actual image that's popping up on the screen up there. It's like in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. I'm just like confused because it's like, is it wanting me to present a piece of evidence or like maybe I'm just supposed to probe because I saw the probe button. Papa Snake, get out of here! Yeah, I mean, I get your bonfire. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, let's just see what the story tells us. You know what I mean? I don't know enough about that to talk about it, so I'm just gonna just see what the story tells us. Takes us. So I'm gonna try probing. Oh, interesting. So this is what we do. Okay, this is new. So then I get to point at something. So the thing that conflicts. So I guess him being there, like, he said he felt like a diva, but then he's in like that stance. Maybe that's conflicting. What's causing anger? The costume. I mean, he's not causing his own anger, I guess. The costume. Okay, now that I know that's how it works, let me go back. What else do we have to work with? There's the room, the table, and the chair, him, and the costume, and the mannequin. Was there another image? That was it. Okay, so it must be the costume. I'm gonna go with that. Probe. Do I? I don't know. Got it?
The source of Mr. Newman's anger is this.
I don't feel right. Nope. Nope, you're way off! Way off!
No good, huh? Trying to listen carefully, but all this shouting, it's...
We'd better finish this off quick before you rupture an eardrum.
No worries. I'm gonna nail it next time.
Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna look for a hint, because I really have no idea. I did so good last week. I don't think I needed any hints. He is just confusing the shit out of me. Okay, we got past that. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, okay. I didn't think of that was going to be a separate item, but it's almost, I pretty much said it. Okay. We're probing, and it's the brace. I didn't realize that was going to be separate, but if I would have paid attention, I bet. Yep, it's not highlighted when I'm over him. Okay, yeah, because it's the brace that's like the thing that he's still got on, because he keeps talking about, with this thing, I can't, you know, be feminine or whatever. All right, let's do that. Gotta think outside the box a little bit, Dom.
Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger towards your brace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be?
Huh? What?
Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you?
Just take it off, bro. No way, man. That's a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off.
Is it that you can't take it off, or that you don't want to take it off?
Oh, man! I should have kept my big mouth shut.
This is really weird.
I mean, tell me about it. I did not think that this is the kind of thing we were going to be coming up with, but, you know, it's interesting to be able to think about these things.
He exhibits intense anger toward his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, even when dressing like a girl. And why is he so interested in girls' clothes in the first place? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Athena, you okay?
It seems Robin is still hiding a secret, a big one.
Bigger than the fact that he likes to wear girls' clothes?
Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. Mr. Newman.
What?
I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge.
It's huge.
This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left.
Okay, it's either you like girls' clothing, you hate girls, or you're a girl. You like girls' clothes, you hate girls, or you're a girl. Could he actually be a girl? I mean, why not? He just likes girls' clothing. I think because she's saying this sounds completely insane, I'm gonna say you're a girl, because that's the thing that sounds more crazy. Because like, him liking to wear girls' clothing, we've kind of already been talking about that. So that's already like a subject that we're, we understand and we're, okay with. So something that would be more surprising would be if he actually was a girl. So I can go for that one. We're gonna say first though, because I'm not that confident. That's that one. You're a girl. Let's see.
Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman. You are and always have been a girl.
What? Have you lost the plot, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out, loud and clear.
I don't know if that's like, if this is okay in a courtroom to be doing this right now. Athena, maybe, can we take a recess real quick? Like, hold on. Yeah, this exact premise happened on a stream yesterday. Oh, really? What were you playing, Buddha? Trans representation? Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to see it. 100%. It's just weird to have it in a happening in a courtroom. That's the only thing that's kind of weird about it, is that we're like outing this person in their like transition or whatever. But yeah, interesting way of handling it. We'll have to see how this continues. Sherlock Chapter 1, these mystery games, man. Yeah, dude. They keep anything in their pocket. Especially with like Sherlock too. I feel like I haven't read all of the Sherlock stories, but a lot of them have such crazy things. That's one of the things I like about the Sherlock Holmes stories, is that it usually is something that's like fucking cuckoo, dude. Oh man. Anyways.
But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out, loud and clear.
Oh, that's probably why they named them Robin too, right? That sounds kind of like a neutral name as well. Could go either way. I think I've heard of men and women being named Robin. And now, a trans person. I think it's great to actually help people discover themselves, but not in a courtroom. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying, is that you shouldn't discover yourself. It's just that we're in a courtroom. Exactly. It's the only thing that makes this weird. I still think you've totally lost it. And the fact that she's like pulling this out of this person. It's like, okay, maybe maybe we should put this in an environment where they can come out comfortably and you're not just like, I know it. Put them on blast. But yeah, it's a game, so we'll give them the pass. I get that they're trying to bring these things into the storyline, and I do appreciate that. It's just a weird way of doing it. It's because they used it as like a mystery component. Maybe that's what's kind of strange about it. You know what I mean? It'd be one thing if it was a side character that like their transition wasn't a part of the court case. It's all about the nuance. Got to make sure, like when you're bringing up sensitive topics, you got to make sure that you're not bringing it up in a way that's going to put it in a negative light or something like that, where people could interpret it negatively somehow. And I do think that this is a little bit on the line. Okay, and it's one reason why I keep putting in this like positive angle where I'm like, well, hey, it's okay, dude. It's all right, no problem. So I just want to make sure the game doesn't have too much of an accusatory tone with this, because that's not cool. This game is from Japan. Yeah, and it's not like, I don't know how recent it is too, which is what makes me like also like make sure I'm saying positive stuff, make sure we're all on the same page here. That's okay, that's cool. But yeah, you guys know. None of you guys are on a different page. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. We haven't? Have we not? I mean, what about Wendy? Wendy Oldbag? She shouts like a maniac all the time. Oh. How do I transform that voice into a feminine one? That'll be interesting. How am I going to do that? I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day.
But if he is a she, then she's the most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is, without question, a man. Yeah, see, this is very, yeah, they're not going about this the best way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, needs to watch more anime. Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 oh, ho, 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 ho. What's going on here, Newman? Yeah, that's very rude. Yeah, exactly. You are now truly Justice Tono's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit. That's why it's like, if I wanted to bring the whole trans thing into this game, I would have chosen a different character in a different situation. Because this is a strange way of handling it. But hopefully in the end it shakes out for the better, you know? Oh no! Is he gonna break the buses off? You can break them off? If you guys are done talking about me, I'm. Oh. What's happening? I don't know who's doing it. Okay, interesting. The braces are coming off. Nice. What's causing so much emotional discord?
The brace, it's...
There we go. Robin is a lady.
Miss Sykes, no, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs, but no.
What? No way! Yeah. Surely this must be some kind of jest.
Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E or P-E-E-K. As if.
What an amazing transformation.
Probably pretty well handled considering it's a 10-year-old Japanese game. Is it 10 years old? I wasn't sure quite how old it was. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative about the Japanese because I certainly don't know enough to say what their opinions were like at the time or even now. But I think just the age of it gives it like a little bit of like, oh, we're gonna be okay here, you know? A little sweat under the collar. So not trans, right? Yeah, it's like the trans thing was like if anything, they were being a trans to be a man, but it's more like they were cross-dressing because they're not actually transitioning, right? So we don't need to get into that. Let's not get into that. Let's just play the game.
Well, all the discord is gone. The image is now complete.
All we need to know now is that they were angry at the braces. Noise level 0. Wow. Okay. So that was 85% of the noise was just the masculinity. I mean, I understand that. 85% of my noise is my masculinity. I'll admit it.
I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now this living lie that had me pinned to the ground is... It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena.
I feel like I keep wanting to switch to the male voice too. Yeah, I get you, man. The man's kind of just having this conversation more openly now, I think. Yeah. I just not as plugged in, so yeah, I just hesitate to say anything like that. 'Cause, you know, even about America, I hesitate because it's just like, that's not what this channel's about. We just want to hang out and accept everybody. We don't need to even bring that stuff up.
Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be an artist. Yay!
Order! What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a she.
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Teehee, I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay.
No Pixel, you regret it, man! We're just gonna go back and forth. Am I just imagining things, or is Robin even more hyper now than when she was a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest. Literally.
This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything?
The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things. Because there is now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate.
The fact that they were in the costume or something? I mean, I feel like that it doesn't really matter that Newman was a woman. It really just matters that it was Newman, right? I don't know that the gender or sex or whatever of the person matters at this point. We're just trying to say that our defendant was not the one in the costume, okay? And we got that point across. We're done. Very well. Let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know that the witness is a girl? See, I'm not sure. What does it matter? Oh, it's probably the love triangle? I didn't think about that. This thing, right? Pending declaration of love rocks campus. But, I mean, it doesn't mean... See, this is more of, like, gender role stuff in a way. This doesn't mean that Newman doesn't want to go out with Juniper, you know? I think that one thing that should matter. Huh. That's the most obvious thing that they might be pointing at, in my opinion. Let's see. Other than that, it could be the tape recorder because they had the woman's voice shouting, "You're a goner." That's also something that has a gender involved. You're gonna seek you recording the conversation in the art room. Yeah, that one's probably it because it actually says the word woman. I think it's usually stronger in these games. So we'll start with that one. Let me save real quick. We're gonna stumble through this. Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Come on, game. You take the fun out of it. Take that. Oh, there you go. Take the fun out of it.
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat. You're a goner.
That's right. And we have already established that's a female voice in recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female to exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect.
Ah, so then.
That's right. The witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as a basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too. Oh, oh
no! Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. Hell yeah. Because when she was acting as a male, she would be using her male voice, not her female. Oh, that's why you think it shouldn't matter. But the thing is, like, in a moment when you're killing somebody, why would she be acting? I think that would be like the rebuttal to that. You know what I mean? Because like if the person is truly a goner and they are killing them, why hide your voice? Why would you instinctively keep up the facade? You know what I mean? I think that would be the rebuttal to that. That's what Black Quill would say to you. Okay, to be fair, if she wants to hide her voice, she wouldn't use her male voice. If she wants to hide her voice, she wouldn't use her male voice. Right, but I don't think, yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, my point still stands, yeah. That's, if she's killing someone, she doesn't need to hide it.
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection! Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Yeah, but again, it's weird that you're saying that Juniper would use the script to implicate herself, right? Didn't we kind of go over that? Not that that's like
super compelling, but that is weird. You know, that doesn't really make sense, does it? You know? Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect. Are we gonna bring that up?
But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl, both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection. Suspicious as suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. What if the third person was putting on a female? Maybe. I wouldn't put it past this game. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods. By leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body, that would make her an accessory to the crime.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Mr. Birdman. Birdman, attorney at law. I'm not Harvey Birdman. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
He made it all make sense somehow. You know, keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they...
Heard it from Junie, had penned the script, saw the mock trial. The only way they could have known what was in the script. I mean, all three of those. I mean, I guess it's not if they saw the mock trial, right? Because it happened just before the mock trial, so it couldn't have been the mock trial. Heard it from Junie, I guess that's possible. Had pinned the script, that implicates Junie, so that's not good. So we must have to pick heard it from Junie, right? By process of elimination? By process of elimination, I'm a save. Heard it from Junie?
Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this.
I think she would have not liked the other thing better, or even more. Birdman, Taka Sicker. Don't you call me Birdman.
Our client may have leaked the script's details to...
Oh, that's not in your head, that's not in your head.
Our client may have leaked details of the script's details to someone.
What the devil?
And I know I shouldn't have, but... I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Corton noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, he wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper.
So you think Juniper knew that Newman was a girl? And so that would, like, leave their friendships intact or whatever? Maybe? I mean, still assuming that Newman doesn't have a crush on Juniper, which she totally could.
Right. Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. Sob, sniffle. How could you, Thena?
What a bunch of bull! I never heard a word about the script from Juniper. Never, ever!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't? Bad Athena.
You don't have any evidence!
Oh.
It's so funny as she keeps fading.
Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial.
Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse. Their forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing.
Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
Ooh, I know what this might refer to.
S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what?
Well, think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah? Which way exactly?
If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit. Ah! I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes. Present away.
This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents.
It is the script itself. Because in the script, it says they're wearing a red. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course. It's gotta be that, dude. I'm pretty confident it's that. We're gonna save anyways, dude. Save. Take that! Take that!
Take that!
The mock trial script.
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! Oh. I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor.
You what? This is going all over the place. First it was a man, now it's a woman, now it's a suspect. Oh my god. And I need to call my wife.
If knowing script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Professor Court's note.
Oh.
Note? What note? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial. But only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest. Eek, but it's the truth. Professor Court did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victim's B-O-D-Y. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
Oh, that's very convenient. Yeah, let's get that picture. I'd say she's telling the truth. But we'll know if she's telling the truth, Apollo, if we get that picture. Right?
Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like the client's script.
Yes, I believe you're right.
Aw, man, Blackwell's not happy with that, dude. Another humph from Blackwell.
Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Oh ho!
Objection!
Bully for you, Missy. But don't think this spells victory.
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you're truly capable of if you wish to live.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it.
Oh, hell yeah. Look how confident Athena can be. Oh, it's O'Connor. All right. The third of the triangle here, huh? What is he reading? Zen and the Art of Mastering the Bar Exam. Nice. I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It's not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor. Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness? You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home around 6 p.m. Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact.
Right. Our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be.
Objection!
Yet, that was but a fictitious lie? Or am I mistaken, Golden Boy? I've no intention of saying anything more. Now if you'll excuse me. Hold! I am not through with you yet. Seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what. No, wait.
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it. What's that all about?
He's reading fast. Hell yeah, he is. He's got one of them photographic memories because he's such a genius. I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor? The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that? Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him.
Around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. Sorry, one sec. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? Yeah, that was short. That is quite enough. Well done, Golden Boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Tape recorder updated in the court record. Okay, so it just gives us the time now. At 7:10 p.m. on the 23rd. So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been. Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on the tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing. So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved.
Great, another inconvenient testimony.
Aren't they all, Athena? Aren't they all? Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please. I mean, what would be the point of the cross-examination if it was just, you know, easy peasy? Around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. Hold it!
So, do you meditate often?
Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me too.
What's that supposed to mean?
No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life.
What?
I will remind the defense this is a court of law, not a pickup spot. Only I get to hit on the witnesses.
Seems Miss Fancy Pants' lawyer is smitten with the witness.
God, how unfair. Objection, objection, objection! I'm just trying to establish the witnesses.
If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl?
That's it! You better take that...
Whoa, whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind.
That's funny. I feel like they've done that before to Mia. Like, everybody like gangs up on Mia all of a sudden. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Switching to seated mode really quick.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ty? How's it going?
Oh shit, they're 3D now. Yeah, dude, isn't that crazy? They actually do like camera sweeps and stuff, man. It's pretty crazy. And there's anime like little sections, man. Like they actually have cinematics now, and they like are voice acted and stuff. It's pretty cool. They're very few and far between, but it's, you know, we appreciate them when they pop up. But how you been, man? At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. Hold it! Hold it! It's wild. Hell yeah, man.
Our client has stated she went home at 6 o'clock. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together. Yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school at around 6 p.m.
There's her eyes like dart back and forth. I left school around 6 p.m. No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or another.
But if Junie was there, that means she's lying.
Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it. Hold it. Come on, how can it be any clearer than that? Blah, 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 blah. Come on, do it! Do it! Come on, give it to me. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. There it is. Sometimes it's right away, sometimes it's not. All right, today was my last day of classes for good. Oh, nice. And as I was waiting in line to pick up my cap and gown, I got a call from a place I had applied for a job at. They offered me the position. Dude, that sounds like a fucking wonderful day, man. Congratulations, dude. Are you gonna take that job? Fuck yeah, man.
So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word?
The final bell had already rung. I get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoying loud voices.
Hey, my voice isn't annoyingly loud. Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that.
Nice. The chords of steel. Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. Yes, I accepted the position. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, that is so cool. Man, I'm so happy for you, dude. What a great day. Mold fit. I could try that. And that's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? Hold it! Nice. See, sometimes it's first try, dude.
All right, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
Pretty sweet too. 4-day work week. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Is it like, what do you do, 410s then? Or is it like an hourly thing, or like maybe salary? Either way, dude, 40 work week is sick, man. I would much rather work 410s than 5/8s. I accepted as much, so go ahead, ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you...
Did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prep for the mock trial? Well, we know that he meditated. Did you go to the art room? Seems like a good question, I guess. I'm kind of interested in the why did you stay past the bell? I feel like it's usually not the most obvious question. Okay, we'll go ahead and save here really quick before we go through this little tree. And I'm gonna start with why did you stay past the last bell? Love how he asks us the question. Yeah. Congrats, dude. Hell yeah. No, it's a 32-hour week, but I only really need 40 at the moment. Oh, okay. Hey, well, that's cool, though. Yeah, that's in either way, if it's a job you want, regardless of any of that, I'm just happy that you got something you wanted, because that can be an accomplishment right there. So fuck yeah, man. Let's see. Why did you stay past the last bell?
Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell?
I wouldn't say ignored it. I was simply running a little late.
Do you remember exactly how late?
You're a stickler for details, lady. But if I had to say, it was maybe about 10-15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, so was that the right thing to add to his testimony, though? The final bell had rung 10-15 minutes earlier. No biggie. Hold it! Elaborate. Very excited about it. It's a pretty prestigious conservation organization, so I'm really happy. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that's fucking sweet, dude. Yeah, and hopefully you'll get to that 40 that you wanted in no time. You know, sometimes it just kind of starts with lower and then you get to higher.
You ignored the last bell for no reason? Shame on you.
No, shame on you. Pressing me for no reason.
Ah.
Well, people do run late sometimes, like you on the day this whole case began.
Ah.
It appears we have a culprit in the case of the pot calling the kettle black.
At 2, Your Honor. Now what? Ask another question?
Yeah, I guess so. Why did you go to the art room? Or did you go? Not why did you go, but did you go?
Did you stop at the art room? Or as it's now known, the scene of the crime?
No, I didn't.
Can you prove it?
As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did?
As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But I will ask, how often do you visit there?
Hardly ever. There's no reason for me to be there anyway.
There's no reason for you to be there?
Is there an echo in here? If something's bothering you, I'll just add it to my testimony.
How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony.
So it's going to be how he meditated, and I bet that's going to be the right one, because this doesn't feel like we're getting much anywhere with this one. Everything's on your end, sir? I'm doing all right. Had a bit of a mess up today. My 3D printer basically, like, committed seppuku. I was trying to print something, and the first layer didn't stick, and I didn't know, and it just went on. Usually I have like a program that detects when it fails and it'll stop for me, but it didn't kick in very fast, and it still went on for like an hour trying to print, and it made the plastic like get all up inside of the extruder, and like it was all encased in plastic, and I was like, dude, I was like so worried about it. I was like, oh no, man, because it's like the extruder I just bought recently, and it was like, I think it was like $200 for the extruder I got. So I was really worried that it was going to be like a really bad thing, but it's not so bad. I accidentally damaged it while I was cleaning it, so I had to buy a new piece, but it's, I think you probably saw in the Discord, it's like $40 for this piece, which sucks, but you know, at least it'll get me back to where I want to, and it's not too bad. It's better than $200, you know, a whole new extruder or whatever, but yeah, I was pretty bummed about it, but other than that, my day was good, but that's the only bummer, I'd say. But, you know, if that's my only problem, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. So that's super weird. Yeah, it's so annoying, dude. I'm having such a problem with my printer. It's weird because, like, sometimes things stick perfectly the first layer, and sometimes they just, like, don't stick at all, and I've been having such a time trying to figure out why. But, yeah, that's what Domm's been doing outside of streaming. Oh, and I checked out this thing today. I don't know why this just popped in my head. It was just something I think I'm gonna do after the stream. But there's this new platform thing that, I don't know, some group has come out with. It's on the internet. It's called Rooms XYZ. And so if you go to rooms.xyz, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like this little platform where you have this cube of space, and it's in a browser, and you can play little games that people make, or you can make your own games or whatever. They don't have to be games, but it's really interesting, little browser game or experience type thing. It's pretty interesting, but that was just something I discovered yesterday. I think it's in beta, it just came out, but if you guys want, you should check it out. Nice, got some hugs going on. I like it. Love seeing the love. Oh, Stella dances with Buna, gives him a little twirl. Nice. And Buna did a secret handshake that ends in a fist bump. Nice. Now, let's see here. No, let me add. I never went to the art room. There was no reason for me to be there. I didn't press this one yet, did I? Hold it.
You had no reason to be in the art room? Really?
The lawyer course I'm in is supervised by Professor Meads. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there?
What about art class?
Nice try, but seniors don't take art class.
All right. Then let me ask you...
Wait. I just remembered something important.
You did?
I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it.
Jesus, guy, dude.
Right. Always happy to indulge in some ego stroking. Anyway, what do I ask next?
We're gonna have to ask, how did you prep? There must be something interesting in how he prepped, I guess. I could get down with online room games. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, you'd have to see it. It's hard to, like, explain, I guess. Did I have it pulled up still? Maybe I can show you. Yeah, here we go. Room's new. So it's like this. When I say it's a room... Oh shit, don't maximize. You gotta be the same size as the Ace Attorney game, dude. There we go. This is what it looks like. So it's like a little room here, and people will have little games with... You can have, like, the arrow keys do stuff or whatever. Apparently it's coming to mobile as well. But yeah, you can just put whatever you want in there, and you can script stuff, or they already have a bunch of building blocks you can use. So this is just me, like, throwing some stuff down or whatever, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a little area, and you can make them connect to each other. So I can make this portal connect to another room, and when you click on it, it'll teleport you to another room, and so you can connect them together. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all free. It's rooms.xyz. If you want to check it out. Dang, your sleep schedule is off. I know, it's so late for him, but we appreciate that he's here.
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range.
He was imitating at the archery. I don't know why my brain said that. My schedule is ruined too. Yeah, it's real late for Pompon as well. Yeah. Hey, if it worries for you, that's all that matters. Yeah, absolutely. Again, just like we said earlier about Newman, no one's judging. Nothing but love coming from here. Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 p.m.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add this to your testimony.
Nice, I got a good boy. Thank you. I keep meaning to make that a random number. I'm interested to see how that turns out. Unto itself, my sleep schedule is naturally nocturnal. Always has been. Yeah, night owl, huh? I've always been more of a morning person myself, but as I've gotten older, I've become more of a night owl. I think it's because just like, that's when people are around to do stuff. But I think ultimately I'm more of a morning person. I get a lot done in the morning. I think that's why I like the morning. You go back to lurking. I'm so happy I got my tooth, but the procedure was painful. Oh, there, okay. Rest up, Stella. Feel better. I'm glad you got your tooth. Thank you for lurking. I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I've been meditating alone in the archery range. Hold it! I feel like this has to have it. Hold it! Hold it! You son of a bitch, you better hold it, boy! Damn it. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! You son of a bitch! Hold it! Hold it. Hold it. Hold it! Hold it! Why are you being so mean to me right now? This is one of the worst times. Come on now, hold it. Come on now. Hold it now. Hold it. Hold it? Okay, whatever. I just clicked on it this time, I admit.
You really didn't talk to anyone?
Thank you for the lure, Pon Pon. Appreciate you guys. Zero confidence, right?
You really didn't talk to anyone?
Well, I did exchange a few greetings. But what does that matter?
So he didn't have any conversations the entire day? Methinks that claim needs a little more scrutiny. What should I do? Is there anything I should ask him about in more detail?
Oh, jeez, we got a whole nother set here. Why did you say pass the last spell? Oh, no, this is the same one. No, we've asked all we can. I think no further questions.
Actually, never mind. I've got all the info I need.
My, don't we seem confident? That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? Guess we'll... Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay, I got it that time.
All right. I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much. So go ahead. Ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I wanted to ask you.
Oh, this is the same thing we just did. Did you stay past the last bell? And she wanted to do this more, right? Yeah, we just went through this. There we go, now it's fast forwarding. So he didn't add it to his testimony? I guess that's what he added, was the meditating in the archery range. So... I guess I need to present something here, huh? You have an arrow, but I don't think that has anything to do with him meditating in the archery range. Till the final bell rang, I'd been meditating alone in the archery range. Is there something we have about the archery range? I feel like all we have is stuff about the art room. I don't know how any of this works. Let me look at the planner here. Was he supposed to meet with Miss Court? Oh, here's the 23rd. Yeah. Here we go. Meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. So he should have talked to Miss Court because they had a meeting. Doesn't say what time the meeting was supposed to be. Your team report, need to speak with Hugh O'Connor, and then on the 23rd, meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. I think this has got to be the evidence. Okay, let's see. Let's save. And objection. Objection.
So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd? Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
I already told you. My word is as good as gold.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where'd you get that?
The keyword here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came in and went while you were there. It doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane. Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell. And he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next? You are just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day?
Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I've something to say. If it will save me trouble, then by all means speak away. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Oh, he has a point.
Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Conflict of interest must... I guess that he could be his own lawyer. I mean, he's not even the one, like, up for debate here. We haven't pinned it on him yet. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity. To think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here. Sykes don't know. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge of your lapel.
Do you like any more pressure on?
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that.
Yeah, you're right. In which case... To whom does the voice on the tape really belong to?
I guess the victim then, if that's what we're saying. Here, these are the options. We have the witness, the victim, or the defendant. I mean, it could be... I mean, when we say the witness, are we saying a scuttlebutt? Is that who we're saying the witness is? Because, I mean, it could be Scuttlebutt's voice. Because she would totally lie about that. I'm going to say maybe it was the victim. Why would the victim say you're a goner? Who knows? Saying you're a goner is a weird thing to say. Regardless. It was the parrot. Caw, caw. Yeah, the parrot from that one case back in the day. Let's save it first of all. I'm gonna try the victim.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Objection! Are you mad? The voice on the recording says that you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around. How do you know the context, though?
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Athena?
You're a goner. You a goner. Hugh a corner. Hugh O'Connor? Wait a second!
Is that really what it says?
Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here.
You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this.
With what?
Prosecutor Blackquill, you wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I am able to proudly wear this at all.
Oh? Then can I take it you won't be changing your argument?
Boo game, boo! Hold the door! Man, voice must have really been distorted then, right? Yeah, it must be really hard to hear. It's probably like that, that toy that everybody was like listening to on the internet for a while that said, what was it, brainstorm and... What was the other thing that people thought it said? Mind Eater or something? It was something completely different. But did you guys ever hear that? Like if you think of one thing, you hear it. And if you think of the other thing, you hear the other one. Maybe it was like that, you know?
Oh, then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes.
You ever seen Game of Thrones? It's a little bit like that.
Not that example, but I do get you. Yeah, there's other examples for sure, but I'm talking about, yeah. Where you can hear two different things. There was another one that was really popular that went around the internet too, and I can't remember what that one was either. Anyways.
Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to this fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Quart's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was...
being threatened by O'Connor, scolding O'Connor. Threatening O'Connor, being threatened by O'Connor, or scolding O'Connor. I mean, I feel like it would be being threatened by if we're saying that he's the bad guy here, but are we going that far? I don't know. Because it was a threatening statement before, but now it's not. I feel like, so it's not threatening O'Connor. It's one of these two, scolding him or being threatened. I'm gonna say being threatened by. That seems to make the most sense, given the context we know.
You're a goner was a threat the witness shouted at the victim.
Oh no, that's not what I thought. That's not, we thought he said Hugh O'Connor, right? I'm getting confused now. That's not what I thought was gonna happen there. As has been mentioned countless times, the voice in the recording is female. How the devil do you reckon it belongs to the witness?
Oh, right.
So it must have been scolding then. Okay, hold on. That was very not clear. You ever have those in like Fallout or whatever, those games that have like a little like tiny sentence to be like, this is what you're gonna say, then you click on it and your character says something completely different that you didn't expect, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't want to be an asshole. It's like, I didn't think that's what that meant. Fuck, dude. Well, that you only get context once you fail, right? Yeah. It's like, I don't get to know like how you're going to make that point. So, okay. I guess scolding O'Connor then, because we're trying to say that she was saying O'Connor. I thought it would just say there, she was saying O'Connor would be one of them, but apparently not. I fucking hate those dialogue wheels. Yeah, it's so funny, dude. It's like, I appreciate what they're trying to do, but man, like when they try to just like make it some little succinct thing, it, I don't know, half the time I disagree with how they come down on it, you know? Anyway, scolding O'Connor, we'll go with that.
I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with a witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay. Let's see. Hugh O'Connor.
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. You O'Connor? Wait a second. No, this can't be.
You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's scientific fact. You sometimes mistake shadows for monsters, or the wind for voices.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The voice on the tape recorder never was you're a goner. That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact, it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at.
Man, dig at Min there, huh? I think you're right, but what was that last part again? I'm getting caught in the crossfire.
Never mind. The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection. I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I would not allow such fallacious quabbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he going to pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo. Let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Aw, how adorable. It's such a nice picture. I guess she was getting back at them for earlier. Yeah, I mean, they definitely were ganging up on her earlier, so yeah, totally fair.
Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim. The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was. But the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall?
It's just after 6 o'clock. Reads, wait. Oh, yeah. It is 7. It's past that line, is it?
Yep. It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
I mean, I guess 5 minutes is enough time, though, for her to get out of there and you to go in there.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after the photo was taken. But why? Just to make it so that they didn't have the mock trial? Just because she didn't choose the mock trial? I just feel like that would be hardcore, but I guess people sometimes murder for like no reason, so. It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Junie was with Professor Court just 5 minutes before she was murdered? What now? Nothing I say can change that fact.
Yeah, why do we wait to bring that fact up, dude? Understand now. You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Man, there's a lot of little grammar mistakes in this one. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth. Drama! Listen, Missy. The person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world. I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But... I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand. After so much pain and defeat. The courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up.
If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. It's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it?
That was a cool, zoom out they did on that. This is badder than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that Twisted Samurai just present it at the beginning? Exactly my thoughts, Apollo.
Wait, maybe this was his real plan. Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court?
Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who had met with Professor Court?
There seems to be a little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for a verdict has come. No, it's not. Shut up, Judge. Exactly. Objection indeed. Who did it? Oh. Robin. No! That's not gonna happen, man! What's the meaning of this? You can't interrupt a judge about to hand down a...
Maybe that's false verdicts are... Wait. Maybe, but false verdicts are N-O-N-O.
What?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the killer really is. You do? You know who the real killer is?
What is she up to now?
Yep, I know because the real killer is... M-E. Me. Tee-hee.
What the fuck?
What?
It was me! I did it alone! Just me!
I don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was a witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems. Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends! Just so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already! Another hold it? What the fuck? Drama! Oh, Junie's here now. Can't interrupt a judge when he's handing down a verdict. You sure about that? I'm sure we've done that every single case.
Please, wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Tina. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no! Don't do it! You and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
Aw, she started crying. What?
Junie, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement. I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Thina.
It's like they're all guilty, so they're all trying to jump in for each other. But at least Hugh's not, though. Hugh could give a fuck, dude.
Order, order! Will somebody please explain what's going on here? I am so confused. Did they both do it or what? I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke. Oh, I wasn't aware.
I mean, you're in here as a criminal, though, so why did they let that happen?
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they've nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait. So is Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is...
What? Fucking droms.coms, you know what I'm saying?
This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn.
What? What is wrong with kids these days? Don't you just go around playing on your PlayStations and stuff? I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes.
What the fuck?
You think I'm the killer, don't you? Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking. I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait. What?
What the fuck is happening, dude? Come on. There's muddy in the waters now, dude.
Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
I'm so confused right now.
If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Enough of this nonsense. This is a court of law and not the set of some high school drama. I see. I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to... Hoy, wait, your baldness. I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I am hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me. Think I'm dreaming.
Huh. Fine. As you wish. This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned.
Adjourned. To be continued. All right. And what an exciting bit of drama we had tonight, huh?
Now it's time for some El Dunes and noodles, eh? Extra salty.
Save. There we go. Thoroughly saved. We are good to go. All right. So that was the Turnabout Academy Trial Day 1. Pretty exciting stuff. Part 2. Hey, you have a good night, Togepi. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. We will be rating someone here in just a moment. If you guys want to stick around for that, I appreciate it. If not, I totally understand. But yeah, as far as for me for the rest of the week, who knows, I might do another surprise stream again this week since my 3D printer broke. Some of my projects have halted that I'm doing in my free time, so I might do a surprise streams tomorrow. Look out for that. But on Friday, we will be continuing the Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. It's been a lot of fun, so I'm always excited to play some more of that. And then over the weekend, we will have Streams Planet Sunday. I think there's a chance we have all the boys. I think everybody, as of this moment, has said that they're available. So hopefully, maybe we'll be playing some maybe Overcooked with all 4 of us, because it was a lot of fun with just 3 of us. I can't imagine the chaos with all 4 of us. So yeah, look out for that. That'll be fun. Racing brother, thank you, Boona. I appreciate it. Thank you for staying up with me. I appreciate all you guys out there on the other side of the planet who stay up late just to hang out with me. That is a precious thing to me, and that is no small thing in my heart. I want you to know that. Let me see who's on really quick. Let me see. We've got some friends on. Oh yeah, Papa's doing his Bloodborne thing tonight, so we're definitely going to be raiding into that and see how Papa's doing. I hope he's winning. He's the best Bloodborne player I know. All right, let's see who else is on there. Get some shout outs. We got Toasty Bears on playing some ukulele. Let's see. We got Spoon366 on playing some Diablo 3. ESG Domino's playing some more Elden Ring. Don Rox is playing some Demonologist. Casca Erta is playing some Neverwinter. Nice. Oh, we got Yuna's on again. She's playing some Hades again. Hell yeah. Probably go hang out with her for a bit. Oh, Tara the Majin's on, playing some Goose Goose Duck. Man, there's a lot of people on. We got Napoleon VT's on, playing some Cult of the Lamb. Big Up Job, playing some Path of Exile. And HPC Bad Guys now. That's what he changed his name to. He's doing some WWE 2K23. Nice. Lots of good people. We're going to be raiding to Papa. Papa's a fellow member of Strange Planet. And a good friend of the stream. So we are going to go see him. He's playing some Bloodborne. He's doing a Bloodborne challenge with some other people, I believe. So he's trying to kill as many bosses as he can in the time limit, and whoever kills the most, I believe, wins. I'm sure we can get more details when we jump over there. Oh, thank you for staying up with me. Oh, you got it any night, baby. Let's see. We got the raid message. If you guys want to copy that, the first one is for subs. Second one is for followers. And then we got raid with BTV. There we go. Thank you guys for jumping in on that hype train. It's not a hype train, but it will be when we get over there. I mean, we can make it one. Anyways, thanks guys for joining the raid. And thank you for joining me tonight for some Ace Attorney. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you. And we will see you on Friday for some Star Wars. Maybe tomorrow, but definitely Friday. All right, have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.